desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rogers. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Sun Devils offense will get the first swing of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football. And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Aggies are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A third and long coming up here. To throw, it's O'Neal. Trying to get to him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Made a defender miss. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down.
They stripped it out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Looking to go up top on first down. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Utah.
Handoff from the gun.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, he's looking downfield. And down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air. It's O'Neal. Throws to the back. This time he's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Texas A&M 14, Arizona State 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Jamison. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Soft spot in the middle. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He's looking to throw it. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so
time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
14, Arizona State, 0.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Luck. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Aggies are rolling down the field. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Fullback's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run it from the gun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. And now it's just going to be a passing game.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. A&M comes back out with another first down. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They're going to test the right side with this one.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And it'll be down right there. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's 1st down. He wants to throw. Makes the catch on the left. Off he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Lofts one high and deep. Got him downfield. And he's running in the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
28, Arizona State.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Open space at the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilliam.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Arizona State!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Going up top on 1st down. Got it on the outside, it's Strickland. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man! And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quickly complete. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll immediately call timeout. DB's right up on the receivers. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's going to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
The Sun Devils will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. 1st and 10 coming up. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. After run, now throw. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. To the air, it's O'Neal. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Makes his man miss. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Slot. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. The give on the inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Right down the middle. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Feeling some heat. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Sun Devils! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boston College. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd down try for the offense. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Aggies will hustle to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll run play action. Working that left side now. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Aggies are marching down the field. From the gun, the ground game.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. The run from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strickland. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Texas A&M 31, Arizona State 21.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to...
And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Aggies. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas A&M, 45, Arizona State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide out in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the ground with the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. He makes the connection. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal coming up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Texas A&M 48, Arizona State 21.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's got it on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third down play from the gun. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to West Virginia. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Off play action. Pressure coming. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Coming after it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Finds his man. It's Gilliam. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gilliam. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are?
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The first down sack pushes the ball back for his long second down. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. He's got his man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
His defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
He wants to pass it on second down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top here late in the game. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Offense getting set for first down. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.